I'm really excited about coming to York to work with a range of students who come from diverse communities and are explicitly interested in Black studies, Black diaspora studies, Black Canadian studies will really be a wonderful thing for me. The opportunity to have graduate students who are interested in doing the kind of work that I've spent much of my career doing is really a wonderful change. I think the study of Black Canada from a humanities perspective is really important because the humanities offers up multidisciplinarity and interdisciplinarity. So the ways in which reading literature written by and about Black Canadians brings us into life in a different kind of way. So you can read histories, you can read sociological accounts, you can read legal accounts, but there's something about the humanities that opens up a way of reading and thinking and connecting lives from the past to the present. And it's so important because of the ways in which Blackness often gets excised from Canada and the ways in which histories of slavery get excised from Canada, to really think through that in the humanities and the ways of sort of thinking and feeling that the humanities make possible. So I think it's tremendously exciting. I'm really interested in looking at the work of some of the Equal Justice Initiative, which is the lynching and memorial that just opened recently in Alabama, the excavations of Black life in Africville, Nova Scotia. And so I'm really trying to think through some of the things that I was working on. I published a book called In the Wake on Blackness and Being, in which I talked about residence time, which are the ways in which atoms of those Africans thrown or jumped overboard in Middle Passage are with us still. And I want to continue to think that, but in relation to questions of soil, and whether the soil is a site in South Africa or in the US or in Canada, and what remains still of Black people's life in places where Black life was seemingly extinguished. I'm teaching a course called Imagining Slavery and Freedom. I wanted to think about all of the ways that imagination was central to both the people who claimed ownership over other people and those people who were in a position of bondage, who imagined themselves from bondage into a freedom that they had not yet experienced. So we'll read a series of slave narratives. We'll read sort of contemporary revisings or reimaginings of slave narratives. We will watch film and listen to music and think about the ways in which, sort of across genre and across time, people have imagined spaces of freedom, imagined spaces of liberation. One of my favorite quotations from Beloved is that if you do not see it, if you do not imagine it, you will not have it. And so how important imagination has been in terms of Black life and possibility.